things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
In transition, here come the Suns. Outside for Booker. Over Lillard. Back to Richards. Count the basket.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Antetokounmpo outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, it's easy to say this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
To the inside. Durant. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. From the right block, the shot is good.
And just a quick dribble right into his move. Lillard with the economy of motion.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Just 5 on the clock. Back to Beal. There's the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Pass to Lopez. Oh, misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Here's Booker, defended by Kuzma. Now Durant. Now Richards. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, B.A.
And he dunks it down.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Pass to Lopez. Yep, that one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Kuzma outside. Here's Lillard. Kuzma outside. And that misses. That would have put him up. So it's Phoenix now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Bucks trail. Lillard looking around. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Trent outside. Over to the wing. Here's Portis for three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Booker with the jam.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
Lillard with the ball. Pass to Trent. Now here's Porter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Durant pulls it in. It's a one-on-one situation. And here's O'Neal. On the wing, Durant. Over Trent. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Bucks trail by 4. Lillard left side. Pass to Sims. Here's Trent. Now here's Lillard. Launches a three. Buries it from 3. Lillard's got 5 now.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
It's Booker on the wing. Here's Richards. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And Lillard gets it to go. He's got 7.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Booker puts up a deep. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. Oh, what a miraculous.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Pass to Plumlee. Beal outside. Back to Plumlee. Wide open. Antetokounmpo with the block. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
And then Portis with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
He gets it in there.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Trent on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Lillard left side. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 on the clock. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the wing, Durant. Yet to see a basket. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Well, Brook Lopez demonstrating his abilities as a passer. This is a team player with very unselfish instincts.
The drive by Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. Pass to Prince. Now Antetokounmpo. The second effort. The kick out to Kuzma. And the three off target. The Suns trailing. Here's Booker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix Doors.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
And here are the Suns. 1:25 left in the first half of this game. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now. And here's Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Booker for 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Lillard. Blocked. Durant surveying the D. Durant earning those 2 points.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Pass to Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. Pass to Richards. Out to the right wing. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Oh, Lillard finishing with authority.
Hey, get up, Dave. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
The floater. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Lillard. Back to Lopez. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Here's Lillard. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Phoenix out in front, leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Bucks trail by 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Brian, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo with it. Here's Lillard driving inside. Well, Grant, there are a few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And Booker with the jam.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Dunn. Beal outside to the paint. Katie jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo drives in. And Giannis with the dunk.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Antetokounmpo with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Booker. Pass to Durant. Durant takes it in.
Well, the long arms of Brook Lopez able to bother shooters. Very hard not to be distracted as an offensive player.
Count that one.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Durant. And here's Richards. From 10 feet away. Now Beal. Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Lillard outside. The three from Prince. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Now Booker. 13 points in the game. Outside Durant. Booker surveying the floor. Back to Durant. From outside the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
1:46 left in the third quarter. Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it. Inside. Richards. Doesn't go that time. The Bucks trail for the tie. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Booker. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's the ability to see the game a step forward. Durant has it and makes his teammate look good.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter. Now here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. And Lopez gets it to go.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living.
Pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Richards. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
54 seconds left in the third. Phoenix leading by 4. And the basket by Beal. Beal's got 6.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
Milwaukee with the ball. Lillard right side. Lopez for 3. That one is off. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Durant. Kevin Durant, unfazed by the D.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Trent. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead. They lead by 8. All right, we're going to step aside for just a... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Booker. Now here's O'Neal. Antetokounmpo covering. O'Neal misses. The Bucks trail by 8. Trent right side. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Dunn. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Bucks on D. 8-point game. Dunn's shot is good.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside for Porter. Pass to Portis. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Count it. O'Neal's got his first points of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
He's off on the second. Phoenix leading by 10. Beal with it. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Here's Antetokounmpo. launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Beal left side. Pass to Richards. The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. The three from Prince. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Richards with a screen to the paint. Portis with the steal. On the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's in there.
That was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's just tremendous hustle by Trent Jr. Getting out in front of the defense, making himself available in transition.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Booker. And the foul on Gary Trent. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Phoenix leading by 6. Pass to Durant. Outside Booker. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Rejected by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
It's Prince on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard outside. Stolen by Booker. Fast break. Here we go. Beal from outside. Lillard pulls down the board. Here's Milwaukee. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Antetokounmpo outside. And they'll get another chance. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
To tie it up. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one with the late victory.